Do you like some fish and chips?
Fish and chips hungry.
Yeah, very nice.
The one time Jungkook speaks within this interview. Hi friends, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Peachy. I'm a full-time content creator, baby army, and lover of everything amazing, which of course includes your cute face. And today I'm so excited because we are finally diving into our next BTS interview, okay? Because so many of you guys told me that you love when I watch these, and I love when I watch them too. And plus, in the last interview that we posted on YouTube, which I believe was the Vanity Fair interview, which was BTS, how well do they know each other? Y'all told me I gotta check out this one here that they did on the channel Lorraine, and it's a British interview, I believe. And so many of you guys were collectively saying that the British interviews go crazy, so that gets me excited. And that this interview we're about to watch is where the clip of Jin saying that he has no friends is from. But you guys were saying that wasn't the only funny and iconic moment in this whole entire video, so I'm amped to experience it all with you guys, okay? Make sure you guys keep sending me different interviews you want me to watch on the channel because I have so much fun watching these. It's a good way to get to know the boys just a little deeper and just to see the way they banter. And the way they banter, from what I've noticed, is that they don't care if anybody's around. They are just gonna act exactly like themselves, and that makes me super duper happy. So let's do it, y'all. Let's go see these boys being chaotically crazy. A British quiz in an exclusive
BTS,
interview.
안녕, 하세요. Just a little bit of Korean.
Yeah, perfect.
Was I okay?
That's so sweet. See how happy the boys get? Even just like learning a little bit of the language that you're going to be speaking to with somebody that you're interviewing, I feel like shows that you're not just showing up to like clock in and talk to these hot men to get your paycheck. Like, damn, give them some respect. So I actually really appreciate that he did that.
Just a little bit of Korean.
Yeah, perfect.
Was I okay?
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Now,
Sounds
believe it or
good.
not, this is the first ever time you guys have set foot in the UK.
Yeah.
Despite the fact that you've sold out 2 O2 arenas.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it must be pretty strange for you guys to be here with so many fans without even having been here
great.
before. But are there any things you really want to do when you're in the UK? Places that you want to go?
하고 싶은 거 가고 싶은 거.
Yeah, I want to go London Eye.
London Eye.
London Eye.
That's very, very
Yeah.
cool.
I want.
The London Eye? What is that? What is the London Eye? It sounds scary. What is that, like the train?
London Eye.
London Eye.
London
Yeah.
Eye. Yeah.
That's very, very
Yeah.
cool.
I want to go London Watchtop.
Watchtop.
I want to go Kingsman Shop.
I love the way that they all respond in the same way. Like, I want to go. It just is throwing me back to grade 9 French class where I'd be like, je suis Peachy, je veux. You know what I mean? Like, we all in the class do the same response, and it's just kind of like fill in the blank. I love that. But I respect Hobie for being the first one to respond in English. Like, hell yeah.
Watchtop.
Watchtop.
I want to go Kingsman Shop.
I love the way Jimin always looks at Namjoon as like a comfort when he starts speaking in English, because oh, my boy, it must be very anxiety inducing to just like try to speak English. And you know, we've had some instances where the boys try and it sounds like something completely different. Tay-Tay. But that's okay. Like, as long as they're, you know, happy, that's all that matters.
Watchtop.
I want to go Kingsman Shop.
Kingsman Shop.
Louis Leather.
Louis Leather.
I want to go Harry Potter house.
Whoa.
He thinks he's so funny. He thinks he's so funny. Why did nobody laugh at that joke? That's why he thinks he has no friends later on in this interview. I can't. What did Yoongi say? He wants to go to a leather shop?
Louis Leather.
I want
Louis
to go
Leather.
Harry Potter house.
Whoa.
That's
Harry
very
Potter.
English, isn't it? Well, look, we thought, seeing it's your first time.
What about Jungkook and Namjoon? I want to know where the hell they want to go. What the hell, man?
Whoa.
That's very English, isn't it? Well, look, we thought, seeing it's your first time in the UK, we'd put you to the test with the BTS Brit quiz. Okay, so I'm going to show you some iconic British places
cool.
and things and see if you have any idea what they are.
I like
so we're going
that.
to kick off
That's funny.
with this very building.
Wow.
95층.
Sauron eyes.
no, this is getting weird. This is getting weird. I'm laughing because literally I made a Lord of the Rings Harry Potter dupe joke literally less than an hour ago in my Discord server because one of the members was like, oh, I'm watching, oh, Lord of the Rings is on TV. And I made some joke. I was like, oh, go get your Dumbledore. And they were like, what? Girl, no, that's Harry Potter. And I was like, no, isn't Lord of the Rings the one with the Dobby the good elf? And I was just messing with this person until I finally had to be like, it's okay, I'm joking, I've seen both. But thank you. This is why I feel like me and Jen sometimes we're like soulmates. Like it freaks me out. Oh my days. I see it though. Sauron's eye. I do see it.
Very building.
Wow.
95층.
Sauron eyes.
Sauron's eyes. Eye of the Sauron.
I think this place.
You're correct.
Yeah.
So this is the Shard, the tallest building in Western Europe.
Oh, cool.
And at the moment we have one of the most amazing views over London. Okay, so you got that one right. Woohoo! Up next.
What's this?
우리
O2 Arena.
공연장.
O2.
O2.
Absolutely the most famous concert venue in all of the UK, which of course BTS sold out twice in just a few minutes. A few
Wow.
minutes.
A
Okay.
few minutes.
Up next.
See you tomorrow.
Prince.
Prince?
Prince 아니야?
나 이분 그
윌리엄 왕자 아니야?
맞아.
윌리엄 왕자.
I know here.
Prince William?
Prince.
Hobie, what the hell? Why are you looking at Jungkook? I know him. Jungkook's like, stop drawing attention to me. I don't speak English, especially with a British accent. Wait, Prince Harry. Isn't he not a prince anymore? Oh, that's T.
윌리엄 왕자 아니야?
맞아.
윌리엄 왕자.
I know here.
Prince William?
Prince.
Very close.
Very close. 비슷하네요.
It is his brother, Prince Harry.
Prince Harry. 맞다. 페리.
Up next.
떡볶이인 줄 알았네.
내 조기구이랑
Fish and chips.
Fish and chips.
Fish and chips is one of my favorite mother effing foods on this planet. So I'm really glad that they got that.
내 조기구이랑
Fish and chips.
Fish and chips.
Yeah, fish and
Of
chips.
course, the most famous food.
Yeah.
And the most famous British dish in the world. Do you like some fish and chips?
Yeah.
Hungry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very
Hungry.
nice.
The one time Jungkook speaks within this interview is because he's effing hungry. Somebody get this man fish and chips ASAP. I can't. It's so cute, like how it really shows who's a little more introverted in the group and like extroverted. Oh my days. Like Jungkook, at least for this interview, I feel like he's trying to like hide so much. But then in the Vanity Fair interview, he was very much outspoken. I don't know. I guess they're also human. So on a day where any day they could either want to talk more or be more quiet, and that's just the tea.
Most famous British dish in the world. Do you like some fish and chips?
Yeah.
Hungry.
Yeah.
Hungry.
Very nice food. Yeah.
딱 봐도 조기구이인데.
Now, this
Kingsman.
is harder.
킹스맨 아니었어?
킹스턴.
리턴 되돌아가라.
Hagrid's house? No.
Oh, that was painful. That was a tough watch. Okay? I feel like, you know, when you're getting interviewed by a British person, you have one pass to make a Harry Potter joke. And Jin already took it, didn't he? I swear he said something about, I swear, Harry Potter earlier. And now, this is crazy. And nobody even threw him a chuckle. That's the crazier part.
리턴 되돌아가라.
Hagrid's house? No.
So it's close, but this is actually the Rover's Return, which is the pub on our most famous soap opera called Coronation Street, which you'll have to check out after your concert
엄청 유명한
tonight.
pub이래요.
Okay, you know? When you landed in America, some people said that BTS had the same type of fandom as the Beatles. So are you fan?
Aw, Hobie is so sweet. He said, damn, they say that? Jays, because the Beatles, they were the goats of the goats of the goats. But also, I agree with that. Like, I think BTS has hit Beatles type of fame. Like, everybody knows BTS. Every single person.
Same type of fandom as the Beatles. So are you fans of the Beatles, and would you like to go to
How does this guy focus with these gorgeous men looking at him? But specifically Jimin. Like even earlier when it was showing the full view of all of the boys being interviewed, they were all looking at the interviewer, but Jimin was looking at the camera that was doing the wide view, and he's like, Like Miss Girl, can we back it up? I'm trying to focus and learn about British lore, okay? I'm gonna need you to stop with those eyes. Oh my days, they're like sexy eyes.
As the Beatles. Oh. So are you fans of the Beatles, and would you like to go to Abbey Road in London, which is of course where they recorded their most famous ever album?
어.
Who is not a fan of Beatles?
Yeah.
Everyone's a fan of Beatles if they live on Earth. So we are, of course, the fans of Beatles, and we definitely want to go to Abbey Road. And they like,
Cross that
yeah,
crossing.
to the pose, like everyone do.
With 7 of you, that would probably take up the entire.
I love that he didn't even try to translate that. Because to be fair, the interviewer kind of went on so long. So Namjoon's like, I'll just take this one. I'll just take the hit for answering this one. All right.
Cross that
Yeah, to
crossing.
the pose, like everyone do.
With 7 of
Jimin.
you, that would probably take up the entire crossing. With the Beatles, there are only 4 of them.
7명이 서면 거기 딱 꽉 찰 거라고.
야.
횡단보도에.
네.
Now, of course, guys, on a serious note, many of your songs, you write about the pressures of being a teenager and mental health and that type of thing. How difficult is it for you guys coping with the massive pressures of being so famous?
사실 뭐 곁에 있는 멤버들이 가장 큰 힘이 되는 것 같아요. 같이 활동을 하고 같이 지금 서로 힘이 되어주고 시너지가 되어주는 그런 역할들을 하고 있는 것 같아요.
우리 이번 앨범 자켓도 우리가 누군가나 항상 계속
Oh, somebody is translating. I love that. I love that it's not all up to Namjoon, but I also love that he's there, obviously. Because if they mistranslate something, he could be like, actually, he said
하고
this.
있는 것 같아요.
우리 이번 앨범 자켓도 우리가 누군가나 항상 계속 지켜보고 있다. 그런 앨범을 컨셉으로 잡고 찍었어요.
Yeah, it's such a great
Yeah, we're the friends and business partners and roommates, like everything.
I'm sorry. The British accent always catches me off guard with Namjoon. And I know it just comes out when he's like, talking to somebody with an accent. It's just so precious.
And business partners and
Partners.
roommates, like everything. Yeah.
I know
my-
you
my
live
friend.
together. That's
Yeah.
incredible. That's
Live
incredible.
together.
Yeah.
We're like roommates.
Now, obviously, you have tens of millions of fans all over the world now, and they've got a name. They're called the BTS Army. But is it true that Army actually stands for something? What does it
Yes.
mean?
Okay. Army stands for. Oh my God! I literally just found this out like 2 weeks ago, and now I forgot. I'm sorry. I will learn right now, and I won't forget it.
It stands for Adorable Representative MC for Youth. So it means like we talk each other to about our youth and speak together, talk together, and console each other for our youth.
I love that. Now, do you know one statistic that absolutely blew my mind? BTS last year had more likes and retweets on Twitter than, wait for it, Donald Trump, the President of America, and Justin Bieber.
Sorry. Woo! I'm sorry. My face slipped a little bit, but I'm also not sorry. And that's the mother effing T, okay?
Then, wait for it, Donald Trump, the President of America, and Justin Bieber, the biggest Canadian pop star in the world, combined. So you guys must be being contacted constantly on social media.
Of course.
How do you deal with that level of communication from the fans?
사실 저희가 뭐 어떻게 관리를 한다기보다는 항상 그냥 감사한 마음을 전하고 싶을 때 이용하려고 하고, 그리고 뭐 저희가 어떻게 평소에 살고 있는지 궁금해하실 때, 보여주고 싶을 때, 그럴 때 이용을 하는 것 같아요. 어떻게 관리를 하는 건 아닌 것 같아요.
그리고 음악으로 보답을 하죠, 저희는. 네, 많은 그런 메시지를 보고.
Now, of course, you are introducing the UK to K-pop, something that we haven't known about for that long. But what are your guys' musical influences and loves?
BTS.
Beatles.
Other than BTS?
I love James Blake.
Oh, yes.
I love Georgia Smith.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my God! I love Georgia Georgia Smith. And sorry, I'm also losing my voice. When we watch the behind the scenes for Hopi's, he's like a Jack in the Box, like the listening party. They were listening to Georgia Smith, and I was like, "Oh my God! Like, who is the Georgia fan?" And I feel like it's Mother Evan Namjoon, and he probably just brought it on to the boys. Like, damn, okay, Georgia, what the hell?
I love James Blake.
Oh, yes.
I love Georgia Smith.
Yes.
Yes,
Good Brits.
of course. And Ed Sheeran, of course.
Yeah.
He had a shout out in his Instagram, and that was like a mean, like so loud for us.
So that meant a lot to you.
Of course.
Now, of course, you have already conquered the world, 2 US #1 albums. What is next for BTS? Where do you go from here? Is there anything left to conquer?
Of course, we want to go to the Wembley. Yeah, maybe. Of course, we want to have also the #1 in UK chart someday.
Yeah?
Yeah, because it's like a very high wall over there. So
Have they got that? Did they get the #1 in UK charts? I gotta know. I feel like the answer is probably obviously yes, but like I still need to know for sure, you know?
Well, that's a brilliant goal. Guys, you're going to have to spend a bit more time in the UK, though, okay? So hopefully we will see you here again very, very soon.
다시 보면 좋겠네요.
Yeah.
But thank you so much for
Thank you
doing
so
your
much,
first
Lorraine.
UK TV interview on Lorraine. It's been amazing to have you.
We did it! Thank you, Lorraine. Thank you so much.
Oh my God, I've been debated. I thought you guys told me this is the one where Jin said he has no friends. But to be fair, okay, they were dressed the same. And that's the tea. But that was actually really cute. It was just like a short, little wholesome interview about people that inspired them, about, you know, things they know about the UK, their goals, their ambitions. I actually liked it. The boys look really comfortable. That was super cozy. You know what? We could watch all the more chaotic, crazy BTS interviews all we want. But I think like actually watching interviews like this hit really different too. Obviously, all BTS interviews are good, but the ones where they speak more on what they're looking forward to, their actual goals that they want to get to, it gets me excited. And I really like that interviewer. I feel like he was very, you know, precise. I feel like he was giving all the members eye contact, not just RM, because RM is the one that speaks the most English in the group. I think he was asking decent questions. Some were fun, some were more serious, and I liked it. It looked like he was really excited to be the first interviewer that, you know, they had in the UK for their first time, like being a group. Oh my gosh, I can't even imagine. Oh my days. But I need to know if the BTS boys did end up going to that crosswalk that the Beatles made so famous. What is it called? Abbey Road? I gotta know, and I gotta know if they hit that top chart in the UK. Okay, so you guys tell me. But thank you so much for watching this video, friends. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to drop a comment, a like, and subscribe so we can keep hanging out every single day. I post videos every day on YouTube, every day on Patreon, plus bonus content and early access on Patreon. And I'll have all my other socials, including my P.O. box, in the description box down below. I'll see you in the next one. I love you. Bye-bye.